Don't worry about what they're doing with your kid.
So what if you
If
just
he's
think,
trying to be in the picture, wants to be in the picture, trying to be a father, even if it ain't to the standard you want or whatever, that's his child.
CIARA did an interview a little while back, and they asked her what co-parenting was like, and she kind of like laughed it off, almost like, I don't get no help from him.
Yeah. And then my last question on this, like, what is co-parenting like for you guys?
Tippy, you're awesome. You're awesome.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's
Yeah.
What's the line where they've sunk low enough as a parent or as a co-parent where you feel like you could change the name without the father's input? Because that's the question. Like, if you show up twice a year, do you change the name? If you show up, if, like you said, if it's not to your standard but you're around, do you change it? Like, how bad does it have to be for you to be like, you can't have his name no more?
Like Anthony Edwards type out.
For me, you could change the name, you can't change the blood. I'm just saying, for the mothers that feel like they can take it upon themselves and make this decision no matter how the dad feels. That kid grows up, that kid has my blood,
features,
my DNA, my genes. You can name that little motherfucker whatever you want. At some point, my likeness is gonna come up in that house. And you should familiarize yourself with it, even the aspects that you aren't so fond of, so you can know how to deal with it. And the best way for you to know how to deal with it is through real dad. And then if that's not an option, then stepdad.
Apparently, it sounds like she did it a few years ago, but because she was at the U.S. Open and they put the kids' names in the print, his name was listed there as the last name. So she didn't announce it. Okay, it's been happening for a few years. And so it's like Zahir or whatever Future's last name is, then Wilson. But they're not hyphenated or anything like that. So, but Wilson is the last name.
How would y'all feel as a man putting your last name on somebody that's not yours? On a kid that's not yours.
If I spend 364 days a year with him,
yeah,
I feel great.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, particularly if you have multiple kids, right? So if I have 3 biological kids and 1 step kid, and I'm the one raising this other person, this is his unit. Your father doesn't come around. It's like some Will Smith on Fresh Prince shit, right? At some point, I want you to feel like part of this fully. And so part of the last name thing is more so that you don't always look like the outsider when we go to school, when we register for things that you got. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying there is another side to that.
Sometimes
if you do that, you deprive my family of the definition of break the cycle. You deprive my family of the chance to break a cycle.